jovencitas, bienvenidos a la Unidad 1, Lección 2. Vamos de vacaciones al vocabulario. Continuamos con actividades. We're going to start with some activities that you would do on vacation. The first one is acampar. Acampar is to camp. Acampar. Dar una caminata. Dar una caminata. This is to hike or to take a hike. Dar una caminata. Estar de vacaciones. Estar de vacaciones is to be on vacation. Estar de vacaciones. Hacer una excursión. Hacer una excursión. This is to have an excursion or to take a trip, sometimes a field trip. Hacer una excursión. Mandar tarjetas postales. Mandar tarjetas postales. This is to send postcards. So mandar is to send, and tarjetas postales are postcards. Remember that adjectives and nouns are switched in Spanish. Mandar tarjetas postales. Montar a caballo. Montar a caballo is to ride a horse. Montar a caballo. Pescar is to fish. Pescar, to fish. Pescado is a fish, or a fish dinner. So pescar is the verb, to fish. Pescar. El tiempo libre. El tiempo libre is free time, or time to yourself. El tiempo libre. Tomar fotos. Tomar fotos is to take photos or to take pictures with a camera. Tomar fotos. El turista or la turista. El turista or la turista is a tourist. No matter whether it is masculine or feminine, it is going to be turista and with an A. We tell the gender of the person by the el or la that is in front of it. El or la turista. Ver las atracciones. Ver las atracciones is to sightsee or to see the attractions. Okay, here we have some local attractions from Pennsylvania. Ver las atracciones. Visitar un museo. Visitar un museo is to visit a museum. Visitar un museo. El alojamiento. El alojamiento is housing. Housing in general, but it's usually talking about temporary housing. Alojamiento. El ascensor. El ascensor is an elevator. Ascensor. La habitación individual. La habitación individual means an individual room, okay, or a room for one. So a hotel room that only has one bed in it. La habitación individual. La habitación doble. La habitación doble is a double room, meaning that it has two beds for two people or up to four people if you have to share a bed with a sibling on vacation sometimes. So it's habitación doble. Hacer una reservación. Hacer una reservación is to make a reservation, either for a hotel or a plane or some sort of vacation travel. We usually do that online now. You can see there's a website here. Hacer una reservación. El hostal. El hostal is a hostel. If you're not familiar with what a hostel is, it is a shared room. So it's kind of maybe like an Airbnb, where you are staying in a room with other people that you do not know. So in a hotel room, you get the whole room to yourself, and there are people on your floor you don't know. In a hostel, there's people in the room that you don't know, and there's small ones with 4 beds, and then there's large ones with as much as 18 beds. They're very popular in Europe and parts of South America. El hostal. El hotel. El hotel, very similar in English and Spanish. Again, here's a local one that we all probably have seen in Hotel Bethlehem. Okay, el hotel. La llave. La llave is a key. Okay, used to open a door. It can look like this, or it can be a key looks like a credit card. La llave. La recepción. La recepción is the area in a hotel or any office building usually where you come in, you would check in with the receptionist, and anyone, if you have any questions, they'd be able to answer them. La recepción. El anillo. El anillo is a ring, okay, any type of ring. El anillo. El arete. El arete is an earring. Okay, you're usually going to see this one as plural, los aretes, because they usually come in pairs. El arete. Las artesanías. Las artesanías are handicrafts or handmade goods. Las artesanías. El collar. El collar is a necklace. It does kind of look like the word collar, but a collar would go around the neck, so it's kind of the same thing. El collar. Las joyas. Las joyas is the word for jewelry in general. Be careful with this one because jewelry in English is singular, but we use the plural in Spanish, las joyas, when we're talking about more than one piece. Las joyas. El recuerdo. El recuerdo is a souvenir, something you take home from a trip of any kind. El recuerdo. La tarjeta postal. La tarjeta postal is a postcard, okay, that you could send while on vacation. La tarjeta postal. Bello or bella means beautiful or very pretty. Bello, bella. Caro or cara means very expensive, okay, something that costs a lot of money. Caro or cara. Demasiado, demasiada is too much, usually talking about the cost of something. Demasiado. El dinero en efectivo. Dinero en efectivo is cash, so paper money. El dinero en efectivo. El mercado al aire libre. El mercado al aire libre is an open air market. These are very popular in many parts of the Spanish-speaking world and all around the world. We might compare them to either flea markets or farmers markets. It's kind of a combination of those two things. El mercado al aire libre. La tarjeta de crédito. La tarjeta de crédito is a credit card. La tarjeta de crédito. Anteayer. Anteayer means the day before yesterday or 2 days ago. Anteayer. El año pasado. El año pasado means last year or 1 year ago. El año pasado. El mes pasado. El mes pasado is last month. El mes pasado. La semana pasada means last week or 1 week ago. Notice that the previous two were pasado, ending in O, and this one ends in A because it's describing semana, which is feminine. La semana pasada. Le dejo en. This is a phrase where you see the dots, you would add more information. Like, le dejo el anillo en $5. You're telling me I'll give you this item for this price. Okay, and it's usually used in conversations where you're haggling for price. Le dejo en. Me gustaría. Me gustaría is I would like, or I would like very much. Me gustaría. Podría ver. Podría ver means can I see or would I be able to see? And then you insert the name of the item that you would like to look at. Podría ver. Es todo para hoy. Muchas gracias, señores. Buen día.